The Fast and the Furious was definitely a big action-packed franchise. And well, it's been almost 25 years since it first started. But in 2015, 14 years after the film ever came out and sequels followed, and of course 2015, that was right when they released the seventh one, Furious 7. The undynamic dimwits of a duo, Seltzer and Freeberg, strike again with a spoof of this franchise. Here's my review of Superfast. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to us the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2015 action comedy parody flick Superfast, also known as Superfast and Super Furious, and sometimes marketed as Superfast 8, released by Ketchup Entertainment, produced with Three in the Box and the Saffron Company, and directed by the undynamic duo of Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer. This title was released in selected theaters and video on demand on April 3rd, 2015, to coincide with the premiere of Furious 7. Now, of course, this is a parody of the Fast and the Furious series. Now, I'm going to get now, like I did with my review of the duo's previous film, The Starving Games, I am only going to give you a little bit of the story, just half of the film's story. Okay, here we go. Undercover police officer Lucas White enters the world of underground street racing to join a gang of street racers led by Vin Sorrento to get closer to a crime ring led by Los Angeles kingpin Juan Carlos de la Sol. The morning after losing a street race, Lucas goes to Vin's garage with a wrecked Smart 42 and lands a job as a mechanic, despite objections by Vin's friend Curtis. And he also develops a relationship with Jordana, Vin's sister. The next day, Lucas and Vin head to a secluded area where they win a dance audition for De La Soul. The duo drive De La Soul's supercar to a warehouse to meet up with a gang and exchange it for a briefcase of cash, only to discover a bomb inside. They play catch with the gang until the bomb explodes on Vin's face before a shootout ensues. Vin chases after the gang leader while Lucas accidentally guns down Detective Hanover, his superior, and the only one aware of his identity as an undercover cop. After the duo flee from the scene, Detective Rock Johnson and Officer Julie Conaro arrive to investigate the shootout. Yep. I don't know what to tell you about this, but yeah. And meanwhile, De La Soul orders a hit on Vin following the double cross. And back at the Sorrento garage, Vin and the gang discover a list of De La Soul's illegal activities through his computer in the supercar, to which they set out to steal De La Soul's secret stash of $100 million. And for the heist, Vin employs the services of rapper Cameo, cool Asian guy, and model turned actress. So, and then really gets into a little bit of a mashup of craziness and action, what have you. But there you go. That's all the story I'm giving to you. If you really want to see this film, you're more than welcome to if you weren't aware of this film. But after seeing it, I am going to say this is, much better than the Starving Games and way better than Disaster Movie. I am going to say this is an okay film from the duo and what have you. This kind of, I think, would put, even though I have a little respect, but not 110% respect for these blokes films, I'm going to say this kind of comes smack right dab in the middle of all of their films and what have you. So this would come in behind some of their early stuff like um, Epic Movie and Date Movie and what have you. And their later one of their later films, vampires suck. So I probably would put this in the middle. This kind of way surpasses me, the Spartans, though. But you don't have to take my word for it. I know y'all don't like the films from these two blokes and what have you. So anyway, uh, it did okay after it had a limited run and what have you. The film's total box office gross was a little over 2 million. That's that. And like the other films from the undynamic duo, this has gotten this big time. Variety said that film takes aim at easy targets and misses by miles. The LA Times commented on the same review, saying while fans can appreciate all the winks and nudges, the film is a wreck for the uninitiated. While either way, the film is steamrolled by painfully obvious stupidity that's never funny, according to one of these reviews and what have you. But, well, that's just their opinions. But, however, though the spiking poor critical response, general audiences found it funny and criticized critics for prioritizing Hollywood's obsequiousness over the desires of viewers. That's completely understandable. Like I said, this isn't a great film by any means, but I'm gonna say it's an okay film. Okay, I say it's okay. It did have a few funny moments, and some pretty speedy cars and what have you. With this, given the fact this was titled Superfast. Now then, for our cast, we have Alex Ashbaugh playing the character of Lucas White, who's a parody of Brian O'Connor, but the name may also be a reference to Lucas Black, who of course appeared in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, and of course, the same year this came out, he was in Furious 7. Playing Vin, a take on Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel's character, is Dale Pavinsky. These two are fine, what have you. I mean, well, Pavinsky was fine, what have you. Ashbaugh was kind of an oddball at times. Lily Mirojnik, if I mispronounce that, I do apologize, plays Jordana. And of course, this chick had recently appeared in films including Domino, although she was uncredited, as well as Cloverfield, The Backup Plan, and Friends with Benefits. As well as she also would later appear on Sci-Fi's Happy. Playing Michelle, who is a parody of Leigh Ortiz, and I forgot to mention, Jordana is a parody of Mia Toretto, which of course that's Jordana Brewster's character, and of course Leigh Ortiz, which is a parody of is the character Michelle Rodriguez played, and that parody character is Michelle Torres, played by Andrea Navedo, who of course appeared on One Life to Live and Guiding Light for 1 or 2 years. And at the time, she was currently playing Ziamara on the CW's hit Jane the Virgin. Now, here's more. Playing Curtis is Daniel Bucco, a parody of Vince from the franchise, played by Matt Schultz. And of course, he's well known for being on the Bravo reality TV series The Valley, which that just of course started last year. But he recently had appeared in other in shows like he was actually a former Disney Channel star, just making appearances in one episode of some shows like The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Hannah Montana. He's also appeared in Entourage, Numbers, The OC, Desperate Housewives, Medium, and iCarly. Now, of course, Bucco recently actually did appear as Clay's number two buddy in Tokyo Drift, as a matter of fact. He also appeared in American Pie Presents Bandcamp and lots of other films. Yeah, that character's kind of an oddball. Playing D.L. Johnson is I got carried away. D.O. Johnson plays Detective Rock Johnson, a parody of Luke Hobbs. That's Dwayne Johnson's character. Well, Julio Douglas Jr. played rapper Cameo, who's kind of parody of Ted Parker. That's Luke, Chris, Roman Pierce, Tyrese Gibson, Edwin, Ja Rule, and Twinkie Bow Wow. Yes. Chris Pang played Cool Asian Guy, a parody of Han Lu. And Chanel Saleha played model turned actress, a parody of Giselle Yashar, played by Gal Gadot from the series. Oh my gosh. Now, others here, we have Chantel Wislowski playing the character of Julie Canaro, a parody of Monica, Elena, and Riley. And yeah, of those Fast and Furious characters. Omar Chaparro played Juan Carlos de la Soul, a parody of the Fast and the Furious characters Arturo, Hernan, and Carter. Oh, believe me, the list goes on. Some of these characters or their players can be a miss or a hit. Mostly a miss than a hit, but you don't have to take my word for it. Superfast, like I said, is okay and what have you. Tim Wynn does the score, and that was a factually reasonable thing. The guy who plays Detective Johnson, yeah, he's kind of makes him looks pretty tough, but he's kind of a little bit of yeah, you get what. Not a dumb person, but you'll see if you've got the guts and glory to even see this film. But I would only recommend if you are a hardcore fan of Fast and the Furious, and if you really wanted to see this being smooth, then you're more than welcome to check it out. But if not, then just avoid it. That's kind of my opinion, my little verdict, a draw. Give it a one-time watch or avoid it. That's all I can say. Like I said, this isn't still isn't great, but at least it's one of the more okay films from Friedberg and Seltzer. So I'd say it's an okay film, but it's not great though. That's about it. So what did you think of Superfast? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, consider clicking the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow, and make the views grow. Tell all your friends about my channel, get them to know me. Maybe they'd like to be a part of my Big D Nation, and share my vids with your friends if you like. And well, though I was going to possibly do it on Friday, but we'll see. I probably will do it. Go ahead and do it on Friday, because this time, since Saturday is the first day of the month, and this is gonna be a tough one for me. I think I could do this. Well, just stay tuned. You'll see. In the meantime, stay tuned for my review of Captain Underpants, the first epic movie to come up soon. So if you like this, check out my reviews of some of the films in the Fast and the Furious franchise. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the film that started all from 2001, The Fast and the Furious. The upper right-hand corner is my review of probably the most coolest film in the franchise, one of the most well-received ones, as a matter of fact, Furious 7 from 2015, or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of the previous installment of the franchise, Fast X from 2023. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.